Let me get the button ready.
BlurdDotRadio.
I'm your host for this evening. My name is Mike Stidham.
Mike Stidham.
I'm joined by the BlurdDotRadio team. We'll start those intros off with Steve.
Wear glasses anymore.
We are also joined for the first time on StreamYard. We are joined by DJ Elokari.
Baby, I'm ready.
I put that together.
I love it.
Very last minute.
I think it's great. It's great. It's great.
We got the most fashionable blurred in all of Chicago, Kenny. There he is. We got the most virtual podcaster in the virtual podcasting sphere. I meant to say sphere. Ash got him.
I have so many appearances. I really gotta pick a look. It's like ain't nothing matching over here.
Well, you just got to update. Listen, if they did it with the Oracle on the Matrix, you can do it.
Lie.
So, folks, we're going to start off the show the way that we start off all of our shows with Blurred Out.
Blurt it out.
My Blurred Out, I bought 6 books written by rappers. I got Jay Prince's book, The Art and Science of Loyalty. It's not in front of me. DMX's book, Earl. Prodigy's book, My Infamous Life. Jay-Z's book, Decoded. And Raekwon's book, From Staircase to Stage. That makes 7 rapper books that I own. I also have You God's book. It's not a bad book.
I bet it's not. He doesn't have bad verses.
I like learning rapper history, and I feel like You God's book was important because he's the one that he was the first one to not get a good solo album. Because Wu-Tang had already started to kind of break out of Wu-Tang production. I also have the Art of the Wu-Tang, the Tao of the Wu-Tang. RZA wrote a book about the Wu-Tang. I have that too. So yeah, that is my foray into cultural anthropology through the arena of hip-hop literature. Geek shit over here. Next up, I already forgot the order I said we were going to go in. Steve?
I'm third.
Steve is third.
Yes. So a lot has happened.
Also, who doesn't have headphones in?
Probably me. It's me. I got you.
So there's an echo.
Echoing.
Oh, that was probably me. I had my joint up for a second.
Everybody's at fault. How about that?
Well, now I don't hear the echo. So I guess it was.
Yeah, I turned the sound down.
Gotcha. Ash, what are you blurting out about this week? Hold on, let me hit the button.
Blurt it out.
Well, I went to C2E2.
How'd that go?
I'm over it.
Damn.
I don't know. I just feel jaded.
Knowing that you had a sound set up, I wouldn't be over here stressing myself out.
But
I did it. I just figured it out. I was like, oh, okay, here we go.
yeah, I don't know. I feel jaded. I've been a couple times. Their after hours stuff is lackluster. They still can't fit everybody into the Grand Prix cosplay show.
I remember hearing you tell Fatima on Fatash, which is also on the BlurdDotRadio channel.
I did tell her
that you had to sit on the floor for a part?
Yes. So the Grand Prix is on their main stage, and the show starts at 7:30. By 7:15, they were at full capacity. Jeez. Everybody else had to just sit on the floor outside the main doors and watch from 2 screens, no bigger than like the 40-inch screen I got.
So like a mega church, you had to go.
No, a mega church actually
room?
uses the fucking projection. They don't have an overflow room. They just have you sitting outside looking at 2 screens. And then other stuff that's going on. The only things that happened at the time, there was like a a K-pop music video room, karaoke, and a bingo was happening.
There wasn't a hentai room?
No, there's
no hentai room.
No hentai. The show.
I guess it's not an all-night con.
The convention is over by 10 o'clock.
Say that again, Kenny.
There's never been a hentai room at C2E2.
No.
There most definitely was.
No, you're thinking about Fan Expo or Wizard World. C2E2 has never had hentai.
And C2E2 again.
Maybe I'm thinking of ASIN.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You're thinking about ASIN or Wizard World because they've both had them.
Yeah, C2E2 in general is just barely getting more anime like panels and stuff on their show floor. And the con itself is usually over by 10 o'clock because the after party starts at 8:45, and only it's just folks dancing in the hallway outside the main stage area with some bars set up.
Okay.
And it's over by like 10, 11 o'clock. Meanwhile, anime conventions, you got to rave like Friday, Saturday night, going to like 3 in the morning. If you don't want to go to that, there's at least 3 different hentai panel rooms going on, or some 18 plus, what have you. So
it's never been like that though.
I know. I'm just saying. I go to C2E2 because it's convenient more than anything. My aunt lives like a 10-minute walk from the convention center, so I can pop in and out all day. But
to be fair, in the past, it was definitely better with their late night selections because I actually attended a bunch of like burlesque events. That was their C2E2.
Oh yeah, no burlesque.
They were this is how old this is how new C2E2 was. The double door was still open.
Oh damn.
Yo, that's where they had the after parties.
I used to love the double door.
I performed on stage there once.
Like that's the thing. Like
you got naked.
These early years, the nightlife was incredible.
Yeah,
but it's definitely fallen off.
It's fallen off, and I just haven't been in the convention circuit in like 5 years at least. Oh no, I take that back because I was a maid at a maid cafe a couple years back. The point is, I need to go to an actual convention and like feel alive again.
For sure. Well,
we're still
we could have gone to BlurdCon
too. So like,
I could have gone to BlurdCon. I might go to BlurdCon next year.
I'll be there.
I know you will. We'll
shout out to
about
BlurdCon. Shout out to HNICCon. HNICCon's theme is going to be Carnival this year. I'm not going to 2023. Yeah, 2023 next year. I guess the year's not open. While I want everybody to go to it, I'm not about to go look at booty. I'm in a relationship.
Like you said, Carnival. All I heard was booty.
I don't know if that's okay. Fucking naked. We haven't had that conversation. we gotta talk.
Communication, Mike. It's
fucking naked is my favorite.
Have it.
It's true.
Fucking naked. You can see that public hands.
Fucking naked.
Lord, let's keep it on track.
I also have made a TikTok account.
The top tickle?
I hate it.
Why?
Is this Ashley I see every Sunday, or is it you, Ashley?
What?
Is it Ashley or?
Oh no, it's virtual
Ashley.
It was just me re-uploading some of my AMVs from Instagram to TikTok to see what that atmosphere looks like. It's not the best. I can't tell if it's just when I'm uploading or if I'm being blocked or it's just certain songs.
TikTok does not like black people much.
Yeah, most social media is doing a separate Twitter.
I don't like the formatting. Like once you post, that's it. If you made an error in anything, you just gotta delete the whole thing.
Yeah, you gotta delete it.
So that's annoying. I got one of my videos got blocked for like a day after it racked up like 9,000 plays.
Wow.
Luckily it came back, but ever since then my videos have been getting like barely any replay value. It's weird. Like again, that video that got blocked before it got blocked, 9,566 plays. And that was last Saturday. As of that, the highest video I have now, 175 plays from Friday.
I remember that happening on Instagram. I swear I used to get more likes than I got.
Yeah.
Or than I get now.
What's your TikTok, Ashley?
Oh yeah, shout that out.
My
Let me put that in the
TikTok
thing.
is the same as every
You can say it.
There it is. AKS.
What does that say? Hold on. Let me give you the solo
AKS.
thing.
AMVs. There it is. With some of my greatest hits. Which admittedly, the violin videos have gotten better play on TikTok.
Damn,
I
actually got over 9,000 on one of these joints.
I literally just said that.
She did.
And even
Also, I want to
video.
point out, Virtual Ash. Is there a middle to the underwear on the avatar?
They're short.
It looks like a
It's not about
wristband
them being
stretched
I
around.
know. I told you these new models. Anyway.
Yeah.
Shut up. Anyway.
With me.
The angles are all off.
So yeah, as you can see, the fall off is real. With the views.
They must have realized you were black.
Are you
They must have.
inconsistent?
It's like, you keep playing all this black shit. What is going on?
Are you
You
inconsistent or are you very consistent?
I'm fairly consistent. I post Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So
Oh,
You posted
yeah.
noon? Because I know noon is a good time on Instagram.
noon is when I post on Saturdays.
Okay.
After like between 5, not even 5 and 6, just 5 o'clock is when I post on Fridays and noon on Thursdays.
You just gotta keep at it. You're doing good.
I
For sure.
mean,
And your videos are fucking dope.
Yes,
I
they
imagine
are.
you're gonna get some traction.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, someone's enjoying it. I think people just like.
I think
the
over 9,000
high school-
people are.
I mean, that's just the fucking
That's a small city.
high school DxD folks that are really into.
But you got 60 really
Strippers.
good fans, so
Mhm.
So
that which is really, I think that's pretty good, honestly.
Ash, could you
Yeah.
scroll back up to the top so that people can see the name one more time?
it's me,
AKS
virtual ass.
_ AMVS.
Yep, it's me. Look for the black virtual avatar. I'm like the only one here.
There it is.
But yeah, other than that, Harley Quinn is back.
Yes, it is.
I haven't watched.
I did not know that was bad.
I watched the first episode.
I watched the
First
first
two.
3.
Mm.
I watched the first 3. I haven't
Right.
watched. Are they doing it in bulks of 3 again?
I think so.
And it's on HBO Max.
Yep.
Try to sit down.
Um,
Yeah, they it's good. It's still funny.
Mhm.
Which is great to hear because HBO Max is going to be going through some changes soon with Discovery
For sure.
and all that. But
For sure.
for the time being, just make sure they keep Harley Quinn on that roster.
And we'll talk more later on in the show about what DC is planning on doing. Because they're going through some roster changes again. They're the Domino's Pizza of superhero conglomerates. But again, we'll talk about that later. Ash, did you want to say your P Valley bit, or did you want to save that to comment on Elgin's?
I mean, Elgin hasn't watched this week. Nothing really to comment on between this week and last week. I'll probably have more to say next week. Next week is the season finale, and I have predictions. But because Elgin hasn't caught up.
Elgin's
I'm
been
not-
working. Excuse
I know,
me.
sir.
Elgin has been working and moving. I literally
All
just saw the
right.
last episode.
Sir.
Let's
I'm
relax.
just saying this as just letting folks know I'm being vague for a reason because everyone thinks I'm going to spoil stuff. So I'll just wait till next week, and you better have watched the season finale Saturday night.
How can I watch it Saturday night? The show don't come out until
It
Sunday.
comes out midnight Saturday.
I'm not about to stay
You'll
up
be up.
on midnight on Saturday night to
So
watch an
we are-
episode of P
we are
Valley.
Off
Oh,
the
that
track.
sounds like a personal problem.
It sounds like I work DJ nights on Saturday.
But I need y'all.
no.
I
Sounds
need
like you
y'all
don't
to
have
stop
multiple
squabbling.
screens.
So Ash, did you want to talk about it, or did you want to wait?
No, I'll wait till next week. Next week I'll have more to say about it because the season will be over.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well, thank you, Ash. Let me finish sending this private message to DJ Elo Kari.
I'm about to say, whose DMs you in? Oh, it's just DJ Elo Kari.
Those aren't private.
I don't
Yes, it
remember
is.
who did we say is number 2?
I'm 3.
Kenny, you want to go next? Kenny.
Oh, yes, sorry. I
Wait, give me a second.
Blurt it out.
Okay, go ahead.
I saw Prey.
I've heard good things. I heard one person say they didn't like it, and that's it.
Well, that one person can just like have their opinion, man, because that shit was fire.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Put a predator in a time period and let that predator fuck, and then shit go happen, and it just so happens
like actually fuck or fuck shit up.
I already forgot the young lady's name, but she was amazingly.
Her name's like Thunderclap or something.
The protagonist.
Yeah, the main character. I think her last name is Moonbright or something.
She really.
Thunderclap. Yeah.
It is Thunderclap. That's dope.
Yeah.
She really like.
She needs to sue Elephant Man. I don't know if anybody remembers. You'll have to continue.
Oh no, I was just saying I like how that there's the premise is pretty simple. Girl wants to hunt, but nobody wants to let her hunt. Still going hunt.
I just want to point out real fast, even though the plot is simple, the plot is always simple, and there has been one other good, maybe another, maybe two good Predator movies out of the 6.
Yeah, man, Predator hasn't been that great.
I would say 3.
Yeah.
Only because I like Predators, and I still think that Predator 2 is his peak Predator. It's like peak. It's like you drop a Predator in the city where shit just happens. Like
sure.
let it
Danny
go.
Glover is too old for this shit.
Yo.
He's been too old for this shit for a while.
And now, and you know what? And that's why I really enjoyed. They were just enough like callbacks to each of the good Predator movies. And if you know what they are, you know what they are, which is also like, ha, they did the thing, and ha, they said the thing. So like they had those moments, but also the design of the Predator and the limitations of the Predator based on the time period they're in is really like awesome to look at, because you could definitely tell like it's not much CGI either. Like you definitely could tell like
it's more practical effects.
Oh, dude! Like he's in a suit. Like this Predator's.
Oh shit! Really?
Fantastic.
Like I forgot the name of the actor who's in the suit, but he's in the suit all the way through.
Oh, that's great.
That's the thing. All the Predators.
Dane Diliegro.
So like all the Predators.
His name is Dane Digley.
This really isn't a spoiler because like
Digley.
You kind of know what the Predators
Digley
are in all the other movies, but with this one is like they're not as advanced, but they're still pretty advanced. Like he's using a bow, but like his bow is still like wild futuristic. So
for sure.
The design of the Predator looks different, and it's different from each of the other lines. So you definitely get a feel for like, okay, there was a lot of design and thought that went into this. And then visually, the movie just looks amazing. Like everything's shot clearly in this forest, and like there's like visuals of this like the girl hunting with her dog. Like there's a whole ass John Wick moment.
Also, real quick, that young lady's name is Amber Midsunder.
Yes.
These names, yo.
Well, she's a Comanche Indian.
Like it wasn't like until like the third act of the movie, there was nothing but Native Americans in this film, which is awesome. Like very culturally aware of its like time.
It's what we can do now in 2020.
Yeah, like
they also they
so
filmed
wild.
the entire movie in the Comanche language. There's 2 versions.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Comanche version.
Yeah.
But I do plan on watching it just to see. I mean, but that's the thing. Like, they're still talking in Comanche in the English version.
Yeah.
So
the second version just completely.
Because that's the thing. Because also there's a bunch of French dudes who show up, and it's just them talking in French, and you don't really get a subtitle for that. So like they really go out like, hey, if you don't know what they're talking about, you just gonna have to assume. And it's like that's fine because you understand what's happening in this movie. They all being hunted. Like that's it. Like and so this movie, I wish it would have came out of the movie theater. Like this would have been a movie that I would have definitely went to go see. So there is no reason to miss out on this. To be honest, it's on Hulu. Like you can't miss it. It's definitely worth it. I'm probably gonna watch it again after we get after the show because that's how much I enjoyed it.
Like you going to the theaters? Oh no, it's on. It's like on something else.
Hulu, right?
Hulu.
So yeah, that definitely enjoyed that. Wrestling is my next one. So Vince McMahon retired from WWE.
That nigga retired like rich people pay fines. Like you got caught up in some shit.
I mean, yeah.
Now you retired.
But basically, this is how he was forced out, because he was embezzling money from his.
I thought it was sexual assault allegations. I'm not
both.
saying that it wasn't.
All of them.
That's the thing, Mike.
All the above.
Taking money from his company to pay off the people he sexually assaulted.
Well, there you go.
Oh wow.
His peanut butter and his jelly finally got him to be out of that bitch.
Yeah.
Damn, Daniel. Like honestly, the only way, and I think I've only really said this to a couple of buddies. Like the only way I saw him leaving is either he was gonna die in the position of owner, or he was gonna have to be either be arrested or something. And it's well, he took the third option. And he turned it away.
For sure.
So, and he's been very notorious about how, he's basically an old, that's the secret about Vince McMahon. He's actually a redneck. He's from the South.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people don't realize that.
When rednecks get suits, and then they get rich,
I think people
they're
forget
not.
that. So,
no.
a lot of his Southern thought still bleeds into the product in terms of how, oh my gosh.
My nigga. I should have had that as a
misogyny, his fetishism for Asian women, all problematic things. Yeah. And the fact that his son-in-law is the antithesis of the design of running a wrestling show is right there. Got the position of creative now, so it'll be interesting to see how the product changes. Only because
his son-in-law like Triple H.
Yeah, Triple H is in charge of creative right now.
You don't find that suspicious?
Oh no, you want. That's the thing. You want that. It's not suspicious at all.
It's what the fans been asking for forever, honestly.
Yeah, it's his.
They've been wanting Triple H specifically.
Yeah, he's ran this the underground company called NXT, which is their kind of like a baby versions of the Big Show, but
it's their minor league. It's
the minor leagues.
It's their feeder system.
The sad part is the minor leagues for many years have been better than the actual show.
Yeah, that's
and Vince hates it.
Considering the fact that Triple H is a former wrestler themselves, so he has a better idea of not just what would make a good show, but he would have a better mindset.
This all happened. Here's why it's so crazy that he got the position. So the timeline is this: Triple H had heart surgery. He was not working. While these allegations started leaking out, Stephanie McMahon, while Triple H is in the hospital, she retired. She left the WWE. So it was basically being ran completely by Nick Khan, outsider, and Miss McMahon. Once the leaks started happening, Stephanie had to come back because she wanted to spend more time with her family and do more stuff with Triple H. So she took the president, co-president, co-CEO, whatever. And then when the leak fully happened, everything came out. Vince retired, and then Triple H. And then they gave Triple H the position. So all this has happened within the last 2-3 months. So it's all very sudden. So it's incredible that in terms of wrestling, things happen at the blink of at the drop of a hat. But you're not used to it in terms of such a dramatic shift in power, because Vince McMahon was basically the all-seeing eye of professional wrestling. That was the mountaintop, and a lot of people
Sauron
to be part of that mountaintop. Yeah, he was Sauron.
Very perverted Sauron.
Yeah, exactly. And for a lot of wrestlers who got fired, they're actually doing a lot better not being there. But because Triple H is in charge, the shift is so dramatic that even people who are probably doing better in AEW, in New Japan, might be more willing to return now, as opposed to when literally 3 months ago everybody was running away from this company. So it's a very incredible thing to watch and to see how it kind of reshapes wrestling
For sure.
as a whole, especially for like minority wrestling fans. So
Wow.
You gonna get some health insurance?
Mm,
They in charge of that now?
I mean, listen, they said
I mean-
Vince McMahon's fortune is $3.4 billion. He could have afforded to do it. We'll
That's
see
more
how
of a
much money the
union
company itself
Yeah.
has.
But yeah, like
And the
if
thing
someone
is,
else is ahead of the
Hogan was a union buster. So
Hmm.
Body Ventura was trying to get wrestlers together to unionize in the 80s.
And Hulk Hogan.
And Hulk Hogan basically squealed on the Vince. And Vince
Wow.
to the curve. So yeah.
Interesting.
Fucking
So
Hulk
the
Hogan. Or
politics
you
run
find out
deep.
about it. That's a fact.
I just thought it was niggas jumping off of ropes and hitting each other with tables.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Only
It's part
part.
of
Only part.
It's wrestling is
Like
everything.
10%.
Oh,
For
so
sure.
it's all soap opera. And then I guess my last word of this One Piece is on episode 1028.
Dear God.
Jesus.
Yes, yes.
Uh-uh.
So we're wrapping up the Wano arc, and we're right before we get to the big battle between Luffy and I just call him just the big angry dragon because
What are we fighting for or over? Are we still fighting for One Piece?
They're fighting to free the land of Wano from basically a drug dealer and gun runner.
Does that have anything to do with
Tight.
One Piece? Like the thing they're finding or the Grand
Yes.
Line?
Yes,
Okay.
the great yes. So basically, Big Mom and this other pirate are the Emperor of the Seas. So they basically control the waters that all the other like pirates can essentially like travel.
Okay.
Highway. Got it.
So it's
It's like a highway. And they
Essentially.
Putting
control-
together real life metaphors. That's the
Right.
right.
Yeah, because that's
Come on now.
that's the thing. Like these pirates also secretly not so secretly work for the Marines, who are the cops,
Right.
who
Mhm.
are basically working for this terrible government that
Right.
basically has their own little like happy place away from all the middle class and poor folks who live at the rest of the seas. So, but where we are in One Piece, Luffy is a pirate who likes to just like be a friend. But anyway, the arc I'm on is like he's helping to free this actual land of samurai from this essentially gun runner, drug running pirate who polluted the waters and basically poisoned the people.
Pretty real.
So he's Luffy's there to help set him free, but also he needs some information on the One Piece and the Poneglyphs, which that would be a whole nother episode that I would need like hours and like a chart and a map.
The Charlie.
You should
Charlie
just do
Day
that.
thing.
It's just like I'm just doing a lot of this,
Yeah.
and like shit went crazy because like most of it is about the fights. So yeah, like shit.
What are the chances that he's gonna adopt somebody into his crew now? Because I feel like at the end of every arc, he has a new crew member.
Oh no!
Also, after this, we got to move on.
I don't think anybody's joining the crew after this arc. I think actually some people are going to leave. Because that's the thing. Every couple of arcs, people actually leave as opposed
Rotate
to
out.
showing up and staying.
Oh,
That's how you set
Alright.
up franchises.
Bring on the
Okay.
dragon. Defeat the dragon and bring him on board.
Well, Momosuke, the little kid, he's also a dragon. So, but I don't think he's coming along.
Okay, well we got a dragon already then.
I don't know what any of it means, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Kenny, for that blurred out.
That one lost me too.
Up next, Steve.
Blurt it out.
Alright, yeah, I actually had it ready.
What you got?
Well, my last thing, but I'm going to make it my first thing because I can't remember my first few things. I started reading the comic book Chew.
Shoe like shoes?
Like Chew. Like Chew.
EHEW.
Yeah.
Ah,
like
Chew!
Yeah. I just started reading
He's
it.
in tight.
Yeah.
If you need the other volumes, I got you. Like I have.
All right, cool.
You have the complete collection.
No, I didn't get the complete. I was like,
I said I had the complete collection. If you need to borrow it.
Yeah, thank you. Does it finish well, Kenny?
Huh?
Does it finish well? Like,
Is there a finished volume?
yeah.
Yes.
Like as far as like the whole series, I guess.
I want to say yes. My bookcase is kind of away from me right now. I'll let you know. But either way, I got you.
All right, cool. Hell yeah. Fucking like it's the silliest shit I've ever read in my fucking life. Like,
Yo, explain the premise, dog. You gotta explain.
I don't know if I can really, because like it's about a detective that works for the Food and Drug Administration, and there's been a ban on poultry because there was a huge there's a
like
mass
outbreak.
mass outbreak. Yeah, exactly. Which is scary to think about because that's like the
where
next
we are.
thing. That's the next thing on the list, bro. Like
There are 6 places to process meat in America. 6.
yeah,
So that's why when there's
like,
mad cow disease, it affects an entire segment of the country. Because it's infected one of these 6 millions of people eating from 6.
I'm gonna enjoy beef while I can, you know.
Real shit.
Yeah. Before the cows rebel. It's gonna happen. I
might liberate the cows. I might be on the cow side.
For sure.
Yeah. So like, and it's just like it's silly, man. They're trying to bust people with like half a chicken thigh type shit. You know what I mean? Like, but there's also a whole other. It's not even the subplot. It's the main plot which I think is like probably where I should stop talking and let other people enjoy the fucking.
Well, give a hint. Give a thing to look for.
There's chicken, so there's meat substitutes always, right?
For sure.
And it's not human meat, so
It's Soylent Green.
And it's not frog.
Is it just pineapple with tentacles that I'm looking
I can't believe it's not real beef.
Okay, Michael.
My bad. I mean, it's on the cover. I don't know this story. I'm just looking at pictures.
Yeah, they got to. I didn't get a chance to talk about Nope, I don't think, right?
Nope. No, we haven't.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I thought it was a very good movie. If you grew up watching very quote-unquote wholesome science fiction movies back when you were younger.
Like Mac and Me?
I don't even know what that is.
Not
But like from like
the 1950s and stuff.
Yeah, like if that's how
Mars
you're
Attacks, Martians.
If that's how your parents tried to introduce you to sci-fi movies when you were young, then you probably really enjoyed it. You know, and it's not super wholesome like that, but like you know,
I can't imagine it being.
No, and Kiki Palmer and Michael Kuyo have I think really good chemistry on film. They definitely reacted like black people should to almost every situation, you know. And last, anime intros. Now that I'm on the country roll, and now that I'm on the Netflix and the Hulu and all that, and bootlegging things allegedly, anime intros are long as fucking fuck. What the fuck?
That's the spoilers. I have to tell you what's happening this season.
You gotta see you gotta see which character's gonna be like in silhouettes. So you can be like, who the fuck is like, hey, like damn, this track go hard.
I literally told Fatima to watch the intros to Attack on Titan because I told her every image you see, it will come back.
Like there's a small like window in Fire Force where they had this song by a band called Green Apple.
That was great.
Episodes.
Nice.
But that shit it synced up so well with them jumping down and like doing their powers. I'm like, that's how you do that shit.
Yes.
Have you ever
Also,
go on.
No, go ahead. What was you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say, have you ever seen a bunch of kind of high and drunk black men react to the Attack on Titan intro when it comes on after a hard ass episode? You know what I mean?
I've been to BlurdCon, yes.
Have you seen the intro for Dororo?
Yeah.
You can't skip it. You cannot skip it. You gotta watch it. It's great visually, musically.
That show
I feel like Naruto had the strongest consistency of opening theme songs for an anime.
Inuyasha had maybe that's outros. I would always watch the outros.
Inuyasha had it on the outro.
Inuyasha did have the outro.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I still to this day will listen to a bunch of Naruto. Like,
my favorite outro is fucking Shin-chan.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah.
Bleach is good on the intros too, though.
Bleach is fire on the intro.
Yeah. Well, before we get too far off,
But yeah, I'm done.
What's that
Thank
face
you,
for,
Steve.
DJ?
My cat has been getting really good at opening and closing doors. I just gotta
learning.
No, seriously. It's kind of weird, but I was going to the bathroom a few seconds ago, like before the show. I had to poo, so I was going to the bathroom. Yeah.
Where are you?
So right before the show started, I had to go to the bathroom, and as I was going, I closed the door a little bit, and then she started to open the door. I was like, "Can I poo in peace?" And I swear to you, she went, "No, wait, like literally, I swear to you." She goes,
All right.
and like closes the door back.
My bad.
My 1-year-old's been like that, bro.
Oh no, wait! I never have a chance to use this drop. Just real quick.
Wow.
Only because you were
I'm
pooping.
glad.
So.
No, I got it. I got it.
What
But no,
not aggressive about it.
No, I mean, but so what my face was for was because my landlord downstairs was like, "Did you lose your cat?" And I was like, "No."
Oh, no.
And she was like, "Is your cat in the hall?" And I'm
Yes.
like, "No." And I go back and the front door is cracked open.
Mm-hmm. It's 12
So-
o'clock. Where the fuck you see that?
Wow.
Yeah, man. So she's been getting really
Deadlock
dangerously good at opening doors. Like, I guess I didn't close the door in the front all the way. I don't remember not closing the door all the way, so I'm a little freaked out. But yeah,
Deadlock
so
on, bruh.
Listen, when Toy was a kitten, I was hyper aware of closing and opening doors. You just got to be aware because cats are just really.
no. I mean, this may be the second time in the entire time that I've had her where she was actually able to open the door and stay out. So that was that's weird. I'm like,
different types of doors too. I think
Well,
same door.
anyway, we're getting off
keep
topic.
us on track. DJ Locari.
Blurt it out.
Yeah, man. So it's been a good little minute since I've been here. So like, I will say the main thing is I'm in a new background, so I'm in a new space. Not done yet, but I have a lot of.
At
We need to carry that nigga shit up 3 flights of steps.
It's a lot. It was a lot.
Two cans of
It was a lot. It was a lot.
a lifelong friendship.
Yeah, man. It was a very difficult day. I've been glistening and sweating for 2 weeks now. It is not fun. But as far as things that I've been able to watch in between time, still enjoying P-Valley. It is a great show. They have been getting very intense. The last episode that I was able to see, one of the main characters show why his name is Lil Murder.
That was messed up.
Yeah, it means nothing really,
So he
I
murdered
got a
somebody?
I got a baby on the way, bro. He's like,
He was
I let him know he love you.
Literally, whoever wrote this, whoever wrote the lines for this episode, that last episode specifically, wow, it's too many great moments, and it's made me extremely excited to see the episode that Ashley has already seen. So yeah, it's great. I still love the show. It's amazing. I did get to watch like the first 2 episodes of Harley Quinn. It was good. I did see Nope. I enjoyed it. I like the spectacle of these type of shows. It's like Jordan Peele could have went to art school, man. You know what I mean? Like he makes those types of films, and I enjoy it. I get it. I'm having a good time. I did see the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. And I mean, the trailer looks great. I have no issue with how it's shot. It looks good, all that kind of stuff. I am very much on the recast T'Challa train as well. And then let me just clarify. I want to see T'Challa be recasted because I think the character is way too important to not be in there. That does not mean that I don't think anybody else can be Black Panther. That does not mean that I don't think that Shuri or, you know, whoever. I don't think that M'Baku can be Black Panther though. No. I'm just being real about that, and I don't know why people keep trying to say that shit. Like he's
available.
He's a good actor, dog. I get it. People act. That's what they do. That's what you're paid to do. You're paid to be a good actor, as well as trying to make Killmonger effing Black Panther. Why?
He's dead.
He's dead. Stop it. Like people just be making up shit these days, man. We just bring him back and blah, blah, blah. No, the nigga died and he back. But what if he trained Shuri? He's dead.
Why would he train Shuri?
Why? It makes y'all just, you know,
Shuri's
y'all just
trained by no. Let me stop.
Y'all don't even hear yourselves, right? So I don't know. It's the silliest thing, and I really think they should have recast it for T'Challa, mainly because it's like we're kind of setting up these characters for failure, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like the Shuri that we had in that first movie is not ready to be Black Panther yet. Like she literally just shooting pew 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 and is this tech genius. She's not, you know, she's not the ruler of Wakanda yet. You know what I mean? If you give her some time to be able to develop in that role, then great. I just think it's a missed opportunity, you know, and to say that there's no other Black male actors that could possibly be T'Challa is silly. Like I'm just like this acting, y'all. It's acting. This is what these people are here for. And I mean, as a person who puts on a lot of events that really does care about legacy, and I've been saying this for a while, but honestly, man, I'll be damned if I work my ass off to make a character or an event or some work, my life work, meaningful, and then the result of that meaningful work that I did, people are just like, okay, it's done. It's like, well, what was the point of me putting in all that work if y'all just gonna be done as soon as I'm gone? You know what I mean? Like Chadwick Boseman wanted the character T'Challa to mean something, and now for him to just be dead is kind of silly. And I also agree that I don't think it was appropriate to kind of use his face in the marketing of this movie.
I will say to that point, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
People would have been mad if they didn't use his face.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just didn't really sit right for me. I don't know. But I do hear you. I hear you.
You're not alone in that sentiment, though.
I hear you, though. I hear you.
And we haven't seen the second post-credit scene.
Can I just say? No. No, I don't think God, if you listen, help! No, I just want to say. I love it. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I just think it's gonna happen eventually. Like T'Challa's gonna be recasted. It's just not gonna be in this movie. But there's no doubt in my mind he's gonna be recasted. And to be quite honest, the way they've been setting up the Black Panther series right now, they did a disservice to the T'Challa character. He was not the most interesting aspect of the Black Panther world for me. So that's why I'm not that too concerned that T'Challa's not going to be a prominent character in this second movie. I mean, and then for this next phase to be the whole multiverse, you know, phase of things, there's easily going to be like another universe we might see at T'Challa. They might somehow just rework our current world and work T'Challa in, and it's just a new character. Like these types of plot lines and just these big corporations in general, I don't take their word for nothing until I actually see it in front of me. Mm-hmm. So they said they're not going to recast him, but it could just be Kevin Feige. Yeah, and Kevin Feige might not be around by the time they finally decide. Actually, yes, we are going to recast T'Challa. Yeah. It's going to be this right in the third. So I didn't really feel all too much about it because my concern is just seeing more of Wakanda itself, because that was what they really did a great service to in getting me interested in the Black Panther world. Unfortunately, not in T'Challa himself. Great guy, very charismatic as a ruler. Like, yes, that is a king, but boring compared to everybody else around him. So hopefully they get the character even better next time they cast him.
Yeah, that's that. I feel like that's a wasted opportunity personally, and I don't think you can do. I don't think you can do a real full-fledged Black Panther movie without having T'Challa be alive.
I'm not saying that they can. I'm just saying the way they've done it, they're making this more about Wakanda, less Black.
I feel like they're making it more about Chadwick, to be honest, than actually about Wakanda.
That was intentional because Kevin Feige said I was friends with him, and I want to make sure that my friend is at least celebrated in this movie.
Well, you can do that.
With that said,
but
we are 15 minutes over.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's my quick thoughts about the whole situation. I can speak more about it later, but yeah, in my opinion, it's a huge missed opportunity, and I'm personally not that. I'm going to see it, but I'm not excited about going to the T'Challa funeral movie.
Yeah, that part.
I don't think it's gonna be that.
Everyone says you gotta wear white. I'm not gonna do it.
No.
Like,
I'll wear white
I
panties
don't
and
like
tell
white
y'all
clothes.
I'm wearing
No.
white.
I hate white parties. The idea
No.
of wearing white
Ain't
parties.
gonna have them.
Hard.
No,
It's gonna
thank
make all my
Nope.
clothes dingy. I can't just be wearing white like that.
Yeah, right. Like,
DJ Alucard, do you have anything else that you wanted to add in?
I mean, that's it for now because I don't want us to go over. We good.
Well, we're already over.
Well,
We could do. Nah, I don't know how well that would work.
ooh, never mind.
I'm too.
Well, I'll throw it
actually,
out there if we wanted to keep
like-
yelling about Black. Well, we're not yelling, thank God, about Black Panther.
Like, I have one thing about. So Steve did not mention the one.
Well, let me throw out the game plan real fast.
Okay.
We could take 15 minutes, do a music break, and then get back on schedule and just skip over the headline segment. Or we could do the headline segment at the end. The headline segment is DC and their 10-year plan, snubbing Batgirl, keeping Ezra Miller. You know, that's a whole bee's nest to
that's
talk
a whole
about right
thing.
now.
Yes, let's do headlines because I learned a thing about the guy in charge of DC that will make all the things happening make way more sense.
Okay. Well, if that's what we're gonna do, let me see here. We're 15
Steve,
minutes
you're out of frame,
over.
bruh.
8:30 is the next scheduled music break.
Steve.
No, I'm down.
No,
for
I
the
think we
music.
can do this.
I think the music break and then come back for like some conversation, and maybe the conversation might be minimal, and then
You might circle back to Black Panther.
yeah.
man.
You know what? Let's do a real quick music break. I just want to play a few of Steve's videos.
Yes.
Hey.
And
Steve.
then
Fix your camera, sir.
when we come back, we'll do.
I can't see you.
We'll figure it out. Whatever.
Type that
There's no
in.
guests. It's just us. You're watching BlurdDotRadio.
Framing is
BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
I'm gonna play a few videos, and we'll be right back.
Almost, Steve. Just a little more. More sense.
Hey, you talking all that game about junk? Come to me and see what's up. Okay? Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you for following me. But I'm junk. Leave me the fuck alone. Call you a woman. Say what? Say what? Say what? Hey. Say what? Talk loud.
All right. You're watching. Hold on, wait. You're watching BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
I am your host, Mike Stidham.
Mike Stidham.
I am joined by Steve.
I would say eight bars out of the last song if I could go back. I would take about 8 bars out of it.
That song's fucking perfect.
No, I would say 8 out of it.
Fantastic. DJ Hello
Baby, I'm ready.
Kenny.
Those are perfect
That
songs
was
for both.
that was heat, Steve. That was heat, buddy. I was just sitting here vibing, man.
Oh, cool, thank you.
Virtual of all podcasters, Ash got him. And those were all songs from Steve. Songs from Steve, videos by Steve. There's one song, and I didn't realize that I didn't have it until today, and I could not download it fast enough to add to the playlist. But Steve, where can people find your music videos?
On YouTube. Specifically, what was my goddamn YouTube channel?
It's Drugs Emo.
Thanks, Michael.
For sure.
Yeah.
People still call Steve drugs in Cleveland.
There's a couple of them call me that here.
Hey.
That's
There you go.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah.
The Chicago nigga!
Don't be playing that after I mention Cleveland. All right. God damn it. We do our best in that city.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
All I did was
Don't be
agree.
talking shit.
All I did was
I love
agree.
that kid.
So folks, we're gonna do some headlines. DJ Alucard, do you have the headlines drop ready?
I do actually.
'Cause I got
It
one
goes a little
down
something
here.
like. Oh wait.
Headlines.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So first and foremost, rest in peace to Jack Knight. Jack Knight was 28, pronounced dead on January 14th. I'm seeing that the cause of death is being ruled suicide. 998, folks. Talk to people. Try to pull yourself out. There was a Cleveland filmmaker whose name I'll remember later who said, if you are desperate enough to commit suicide, you are also desperate enough to try anything to get better.
Right.
And of course, that's shrinking down a really hard to shrink down problem. I don't want to dismiss anybody, but we don't need to lose any more of us, folks. So rest in peace to that young man.
Especially, I mean, not especially, but like, so much to look forward to.
Yeah, he was just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting started.
Yeah, man, dude was actually really, really funny. I saw one of his stand-ups the other day, and I was like, oh. It was before I realized that he was the one who died. I was like, oh, man, that shit was funny. And and then I was like, oh, that's homie who passed. That's why y'all showing his stand-up. Oh.
I just knew him
damn.
from Big Mouth.
Yeah, he was great in Big Mouth, too.
He could sing, too. I'm assuming that was his singing voice in the show. And then to learn of like all the stuff that he was doing, you know, aside from that, just because what was the show he's on? Not The Get Down.
Wait, was he
The Bust Down?
No, it's The Bust Down. Yeah, and that was only his like first season, so it's like,
That shit was so funny.
yeah, it's unfortunate. It's always when you see folks on the rise that it's like, oh shit, now they're gone. Because there was another person that was gone too soon. A woman that was in that new Elvis movie.
I still ain't seen that yet. I'm gonna wait till that comes to streaming.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna see that.
She's fairly.
I'm intrigued,
older.
but just
She was an older black woman. She's the woman that sings Hound Dog.
So they have the original.
No, not the original. She's
not the original, but they have the fact that Elgin did.
Yeah.
Oh God. The fact
Yeah, Elgin
that
did what? What Elgin
didn't
do?
make that song.
I don't know. I heard Elgin did it.
You didn't make Hound Dog
that
either.
R&B soulful
I sure didn't.
black voice singing. You know, she unfortunately passed away a few weeks ago as well. She's like in her like early 40s, had a son. You know, just got a movie. Like, dang. Not even enough time to enjoy it.
I was putting up a picture of Jack.
There you go.
There we go. I forget we can do this.
Yeah. I feel like Ashley may have just learned in the last show.
Yes, I did. Because here I am over here showing off all my thighs, creating my own screen.
Did.
We could just
do that.
So rest in peace to that young man. Just remember, you never know the burden that somebody else is carrying. Robin Williams is a whole film star and killed himself. We don't know what he had going on. So check in on your people.
Especially the ones that make you laugh.
Especially because oftentimes comedy is medicine to
the mechanism.
And sometimes it's not enough.
Hi, Mochi.
So, we also have a whole slew of DC shit. DC, the president of DC's films. Let me look this up. I had this up already.
Put it on the screen.
It's just going to be various articles.
Don't do that to Mochi. So rough with that cat.
The cat might like it, you know.
I mean,
The cat might like it.
it hugs him.
So
Maybe she's
David
passed out.
Cat might like it.
Zaslav, president and CEO of
Check.
Warner Brothers, is trying to do something. I'm going to try to keep my opinion out of this as much as possible, but something he should have done 10 years ago, which is to start a 10-year plan instead of just trying to catch up with Marvel.
He wasn't CEO 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's not on him.
Whoever
why
the CEO was should have.
And that's why he's doing all that he's doing now, because
Yeah,
there's like
yeah.
there's like a time frame in which when you take ownership of something that you can like mark things
sure.
off as a write-off. So that's why he's putting a whole bunch of shit on the chopping block. Like,
For sure.
yeah.
And a whole bunch of shit, as Ash said. Batgirl's going.
Shame, really, actually. I don't know.
You know, I take DC at their word when they say it's not good.
Yeah, DC is saying it wasn't good.
It probably wasn't good. That did shut down an appearance that could have, and maybe the whole point of the movie was to put Michael Keaton back into the idea of the multiverse. They're still doing a Flashpoint movie, even though Ezra Miller is out there terrorizing Hawaii.
He didn't spend all that damn money.
Here they have a cult now.
This motherfucker. There's a video of him saying, like, do you want me to knock you out on camera? Because I could just knock you out right now. And it's like, are you just threatening?
They're
fans?
non-binary.
Like, what's wrong with you? Oh, there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are also violent and unhinged.
Yeah.
So,
that's the part that's
somebody needs to stop them. I guess they're still going forward with the next Aquaman movie.
No reason not to.
They're still going
Amber Heard. I
with,
forgot. There's always something ailing a movie they're trying to get out.
Usually a very disturbed person.
Shitting in beds, beating up Hawaiians.
I wonder if they could have done the Batgirl movie on like YouTube, because like they're writing it off as like they couldn't have made any money on it, but maybe because they don't think it was good enough. It wasn't good enough for theaters. Zaslav in particular doesn't want to concentrate on streaming.
They can put it on Crackle. Sorry, continue.
I mean, they could have just. I don't see why they couldn't have put it on HBO Max.
Because, like I said, Zaslav doesn't want to concentrate on streaming anymore.
Oh yeah.
And the former CEO, he was all about streaming. He wanted streaming to take the forefront. So
yeah.
I mean, I feel like they could have gotten like a little kickback on YouTube, but I guess they get more in tax write-offs.
I'm no business expert.
Either.
Aquaman, Flashpoint. People think the Blue Beetle is gonna get cut. Black Adam is still going through. The next Shazam movie is still going through. There's a question as to whether they're going to set up Black Adam as the Thanos of DC.
That don't even seem right.
Seems odd. I mean, there are lots of Thanos.
It's not a good idea.
No.
Are they finally?
The way they're setting him up in the trailers, he seems like an anti-hero, not like Thanos levels.
Right.
Well, he's very much I think that, and this is getting off subject and just into what I think. They needed somebody who leads a kingdom so that they can compete with those the Black Panther. I also think that could be a lot of what Aquaman was.
Are they still trying to put Terrence Howard in the movie?
Are they? What movie
Yeah,
were they trying to put him in?
They were gonna make him his main.
Moving on. We got Black Adam coming out in October. We got Shazam: Fury of the Gods coming out in December. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, March 2023. The Flash, June 2023. Blue Beetle is still on the. Give me a second. Blue Beetle is still on the roster, and the Joker sequel is still on the roster.
Yeah, Mike. The only thing I think you can take from that entire roster is that Joker 2 is still coming out, and that's only because they just released that Lady Gaga is going to be Harley,
which I imagine they did to keep it going. Like,
well,
I think that
honestly,
was the
that my whole thing is that the guy who Zaslav is in charge. This isn't just about DC. He's stripping everything for parts in HBO. Animation's being cut. All the stuff for DC is being cut or
real quick, and keep your thought. Is Harley Quinn on that chopping block? Because we did bring that up.
I don't think so. That's the thing. Like, that's why it's all still so fluid right now, because he's still I guess they're still going over things. So like,
when it
this is
comes
all
to
stuff that,
animation, oh, go ahead, Kenny.
yeah, like this, there's a whole stock of things that Zasop wants to cut, and he wants to move this. The Discovery Plus is basically taking over HBO. So like a lot more unscripted stuff, all the stuff that was already on Discovery Plus is just gonna be on HBO Max. So you probably won't get.
And that means they're leaving
that's
Disney,
the thing too.
or does that mean that Disney now has a stake in HBO Max? Too?
No, not Disney. Like Discovery.
Discovery comes through Disney, doesn't it?
No.
I know it's part of the bundle at some point.
No, Discovery.
It's on the Hulu. It's in the Hulu bundle.
It was in a Hulu bundle.
Like Discovery
Well, probably done at the end of the month.
Yeah, let's say the bundle for is Disney, Hulu, and ESPN. Discovery is its own entity. Discovery bought Warner. Discovery bought Warner Brothers. Essentially. So there's Warner Discovery. Yeah, because Warner was in debt. Like AT&T bought Warner Brothers, and then put them in debt, and then sold the debt to Discovery. So Discovery is basically trying to. Yeah, so honestly, all those pictures you just talked about, half of those could either not exist in a couple of months or be something completely different. The bigger issue is just like all the content we were getting from like not even just like DC but also Adult Swim. Yeah, like that's the other thing that's kind of going under the radar. A lot of those shows on Adult Swim were cut as well because DC
from HBO Max.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so, all the kids programming.
And it's in the kids programming. Basically everything. Like DC is it's not even the biggest one to be like have like things cut from them. Like this is across the board, and it's all stuff that has to do with either like I'll just keep it to like it's all shows that are honestly doing well. Well, no, it's just that these are all the shows that were successful. And there may not be shows that we know, but like when it comes to Adult Swim, there are a lot of shows that we don't know about, including I'll freely admit I don't watch as much as I used to, but their shows are actually
we all went through an Adult Swim phase.
But that's the thing. Everybody still goes through Adult Swim. Like Tuca and Birdie apparently is like one of their hottest shows.
Yeah,
and I always see like clips from it, and I see clips from it, but I haven't watched it. But it's hilarious. So like,
really funny.
So, but they're cutting that. Like all that entire like wing is being cut.
Tuca and Birdie, they've gotten staff.
This sounds like a bunch. Honestly, not to cut you off, Kenny, but like it just sounds like a bunch of coked out bros got together on a weekend and made some really bad decisions, and that's how I feel like Warner Brothers and even just Warner Brothers, Sony, all those like bigger names have done business for a long time and just doing like making really bad decisions off of just seniority and clout and and it just like what are and
listen, this guy who David Zaslav gave us Honey Boo Boo and a bunch of other terrible unscripted shows that I definitely think contributed to like the dumbification of our country.
The fucking writer's strike, man.
Yeah. So basically,
Honey Boo Boo.
I have no faith guy to actually produce things that are going to be entertainment. I actually fear.
So you don't have any faith in the 10-year plan?
Oh yeah, I don't think I have no that. I don't think
I even have faith in my 10-year plan.
I don't have.
It's gonna be like it feels like it's gonna be a pivot more into like the unscripted because it's cheaper to produce.
Yeah, again.
So, come on, man.
Hey,
we didn't gain anything from that.
But, like he wants to go back to
heroes.
He wants to take streaming and put them back in like traditional TV shows and like movie formats. So like he wants to go away, which honestly I actually don't have a problem with. That's actually a good idea. I do think that one of the problems, even one of the issues that a lot of films run into is that they don't get that full viewing. Like I think there should be like a window for streaming online for folks who can't get out. Like that shouldn't leave. But I still feel like film should be available at movie theaters. Just not to the Netflix extent. That's just like just put the damn thing on Netflix.
Man. Whatever you say, old man.
Did you call me a boomer?
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Wow. I really just asked for both. Damn.
Always trying to compromise, boomer.
You know, that's the problem. I'm trying to compromise.
What?
A boomer. God damn. That's
what?
That's where the conversation
I'm hurt.
Ash, what do you think?
Damn.
About this?
Yeah, my concern is what does this new regime look like? Like, I'm not mad at them.
It's still being put together, right?
Yeah, like I'm not mad at them cutting movies that were about to ship out the door. You know, for those who worked on the series, at least they got paid.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
the behind the scenes, the production, the post production, the
If you're a
catering, all
union-
those folks, they got paid. They can still technically put it on their resume. They just can't put it on their reel. So that sucks. But, you know, Zaslav is inheriting some shit. And just trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt who is coming into something and inheriting shit that wasn't planned the way they wanted, it's gonna be some bumpy roads trying to get it on track. I mean, that's almost like with the it's like with presidencies. They come in, they got some bullshit, they do what they gotta do to try to get the country on track. You don't see the plan in motion until you see all the benefits of it after the fact, and that person might not even be in the position of power anymore. And now you put all the gratitude on the next person in charge. So
and they also try to defame him and not even put the gratitude. Is actively trying to take credit for it.
So I'm not looking at this dude as the big bad any more than
really
I already look at big conglomerates as like, y'all just here for the money. Like, you know, you talk about quality and all that, but until I see it on my screen, we shall see.
He
Well, that's the
definitely
thing,
is a part
all
of
those were
the
about to
Oprah
happen.
network.
I know, but like I haven't seen it, so I can't be like, oh man, I'd already seen the first episode and you done canceled the series. Like I don't have that input to be able to say Batgirl was going to be good or bad.
Right.
And I wasn't even looking forward to it. You know, it could have been a sleeper hit.
Like I said, Michael Keaton would have been the selling point.
Exactly.
No,
I mean, and to be fair to the actress that they had as Batgirl, from what I heard, she was in the movie In the Heights, and everybody was like, who's seen In the Heights was like, oh, she was great in the movie. She's a great actress. So at least there was that confidence in her ability.
For sure.
But no real excitement for Batgirl, the character, getting a movie. Because it's like, she hasn't even been introduced to nothing. If anything, you know, the Harley Quinn movie or the Harley Quinn show should have had like a spin-off series of Batgirl so people could be
Just,
more
for brand recognition.
the brand recognition.
Yeah, that was a Batgirl TV show.
It's Batwoman, right?
Batwoman.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show.
Two
We've been around for a long time,
different
guys.
Bat entities.
It was not good. I believe Eldrin watched it.
I watched a couple episodes and it was trash. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because DC is trash.
Look, man, we ain't gonna go down this road, okay?
I just need good writing.
The CW has been trash for a long time. This is all we gotta say.
Yeah, and I say you're not gonna get that for. Looks like not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
when's the last time it was
it's about to
good?
get extra white.
Which is sad because DC already, the fact that you had TV shows that don't branch into your movies was mistake number one. And it just seems like this staircase that they just keep tumbling down.
You could have fixed that with Flashpoint, though.
Could have.
I mean, they really are trying to, which is why we're still, you know, getting this.
Working against them.
Honestly, I think we need to be. I think that like we need to be real honest about, and especially in this market that we're in about pop culture. This man who's taken over this conglomerate, not even just DC, this conglomerate, but specifically DC, he's already made it very clear that he does not care for scripted content, and DC is nothing but scripted content.
Yeah.
So if it and the essence thing, like even the Snyderverse shit, it didn't make money, and he's all like everything that talk about him is about what's making him money. None of the DC stuff is making money anywhere. So I think I would honestly realistically say say goodbye to DC stuff within maybe like 5 to 6 years as like a major headlining market share, unless you just like all Batman, all Superman, which is what's going to go back to.
I hate that.
And that's sad. I think that's reduction. That's reductionist.
I completely agree with you, Kenny.
I hate that I'm the person who's the most like. I say the worst things about DC, and I know mentally I can fix the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Bar rescue.
It's so funny. It's so
Kitchen
funny.
nightmares.
It's not even that hard, bro. Like it's so loosely written. You can fix all of it, man. Like it's like dude, all I have to do is read for about a month and a half, and I can fix all of that shit.
But see, Steve, it's the problem is basically what you said about
also, we're gonna
Warner
go for
Brothers.
2 more minutes, guys.
A bunch of drunk white dudes run these companies, and they're always gonna think that their idea is better than what you got to say. So like, it doesn't matter that you can fix it.
And they have seniority.
Yes, yeah. And that's the thing. Warner Brothers didn't. They actually had some competent people in the room. But when it always comes down to studio changes, that's the drunk white dudes we joke about. They make those studio changes, and it's like, and even when they were given, basically they were handed Harry Potter on it, like they bought Harry Potter, and they and the one time, and I'm gonna say this, the one time they left it alone. You see what Harry Potter did, for better or for worse. I don't care about the movies, but like they made them billions of dollars. Right. Instead of doing the same thing with DC, they just kept putting their hands in it.
I can make a reality show about DC characters.
It could work.
It could work. Honestly,
he doesn't want scripted content. Yeah, I could do that.
At best, this guy's probably going to throw off the company for about 5 to 10 years before fans start demanding certain stuff, and then they can go and use that fan demand to get loans to make movies.
Hopefully, between Twitter and Reddit, we can fix this shit.
Honestly, if
the two worst places on the
internet.
More, if we get
4chan can fix it. Fuck you, 4chan.
Give us less.
Anything.
For sure. So, folks, DJ Lokari has enough of his setup going that he can take us into a music break.
I can.
DJ Lokari is going to hit you with some. What, you ready for this, right?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. DJ Lokari is going to hit you with some hits.
Oh, you guys are not going through my thing. So
we're not. We're going through this.
Oh,
DJ Lokari, what hits you going to hit him with?
Yeah, man, I got a music video from a friend, and I mean, maybe I should just. Nah, I'm gonna try this out. See how this works.
Okay. If you're playing it from yours, you can either share your screen or I can just solo your screen.
You can share it.
Make sure to mute our mics.
Let me see if this works first, because you can pick up my sound. So let me see. I'll make sure the sound is going through, and you guys can hear my DJ system, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So in that case, let me just make sure that I can play this music. Let me see here. Are you guys hearing this sound? Wait. Can you hear that?
Yep.
Okay, then cool. Yeah, then we're good. Hold on a second. Then in that case, there's a video by a young lady by the name of Gabriella. And the name of the song is called Easy. Like I said, man, that algorithm, man. It is something else. So yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys off with one of the music videos and whatnot.
For sure.
And then
want it. Sounds good. You're watching BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. We will be back at 9 o'clock with Malort Shots and Trailers. Stay tuned.
All right. Wait, did my screen change? Okay, good. Here we go.
When we connected through. It all comes back to you. Don't think I ever have found it this easy to breathe. When we collide, our emotions unwind. I can tell you understand me. Tell me that you love me too, that you feel it too. Anything you say or do, baby, I will go, baby, I will roll. Never thought I'd see the day that I feel this way. But everything is said and true, it all comes back to. Tell me that you love me too, so tell me that you feel it too. Anything you say or do, baby, I will go, baby, I will roll. Never thought I'd see the day that I feel this way. But everything is said and true, it all comes back to you.
Playing make-believe 'cause I'm hard to keep. Not the wifey type of sweet dream. I can't settle down, baby, move around. It's too much for you, can't you see? I don't make the rules. Don't play 'cause you would lose. I'm picky when I choose. Tell me you like me, you wanna wife me. Too cold, too cold, too cold. Tell me you like me, you wanna wife me, no advice here. Too cold, too cold, too cold. You like me, you like me, you like me, that's all you ever say. Your chances of wife and it's highly unlikely. Cut to the chase. Better you cut the check. Or you better make it fat. I don't wanna talk too much, so I'll hear what I said. Tell me you like me, you wanna wife me, no advice here. Too cold, too cold, too cold. Tell me you like me, you wanna wife me, no advice here. Too cold, too cold, too cold.
And we're back.
Hi, you're watching BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
I am your host, Mike Stidham.
Mike Stidham.
I am joined by Steve, DJ Elokari,
I'll never get used to that. Sorry.
we got Kenny, and Ash got him. As you guys see me in this picture. And time for us to do shots. Well, DJ Elokari just hit you with some hits. DJ Elokari, what hits did you hit him with?
Yeah, man. So that first video, sorry, I was my computer can't handle too many things. I need to delete some stuff. But that first video was done by an artist by the name of Gabriella. We will probably show it again next week, just to make sure that y'all can see that again. But that song was called Easy. Thank you, Instagram algorithm, always sending me dope music videos. And then the second one was a song called Icy by the artist Shawnee Days. And she's actually a Chicago artist. She raw as shit. I saw her play live at Garfield Park Conservatory. Super dope people that live here in Chicago doing dope music.
You got 5 of them. What the hell is this? Sorry, I just killed a bug with my fingers.
It happens.
When you leave your windows open all summer, something's gonna get in. So folks, it's time for us to earn our sponsorship. We here at BlurdDotRadio have the magnificent fortune to be sponsored by CH Distillery, who gives us all of this lovely fluid that we call Jepson's Malort. Jepson's Malort has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savory.
All the things that were saved from the old apartment.
There you go. What deserves it more? DJ Elokari, could you play our shot theme?
Man?
Could you play our shot theme?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get it up. Hold on.
Okay. Jepson's Malort is floral and bitter. I don't know if you all know your music. Here we go. Floral, bitter, smooth on the palate. The front taste is not as bad
Tastes like the back taste.
Every once in a while, you find somebody who drinks some Malort, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's good."
Every once in a while, I do.
Listen.
Shout out to Rick of Blurs and Whiskey, who did his first Malort shot, and he was like, "Yeah, that wasn't that bad. I wouldn't have worse than that." As a bartender and an experienced Malort drinker, I was like, "That was the pain right there." That's when it happened. Also, shout out to Cam and Rick, who are making Malort cocktails with Malort that I sent them. If you would like some Malort, I don't know, ask me. I might send you some.
It's only $5 a shot. Cheaper if you go to the right places.
$4
a shot. Come on.
Or if
Yo,
you
I want that Malort slushie.
I need to know where these $4 Malort shots are.
Yo, welcome to
you gotta hang out with me
the
and
West
Steve.
Side.
Hang out with me and or Steve. You won't pay for a single Malort.
Yeah, I don't even know what you.
Oh, also, hold on, wait. It's way over there. I got my passport. The Chicago handshake passport.
Got my pie paw.
This week, I'm gonna check off a few of those bars.
I can't really hear you, Mike. Someone needs to turn their mic up or the music needs to turn down.
Is that good? Can you hear me now?
A little more.
We'll turn it down a little more.
There you go.
I can't turn this up. Okay, good. So, as we say here on BlurdDotRadio, I'm not above you.
No.
I'm not below you.
I'm not below you.
Right here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you actually hit the camera with your,
Y'all,
with your bottle?
Somebody hit the shit
y'all
out
are
of the
insane.
camera.
Y'all need some.
I was like, damn.
that was me hitting the microphone.
Just sipping
I'm right here.
straight from the bottle, like it's
Yo,
Take that shit to the head, son.
Where
That's,
can we get it? Where was
to the
that
head.
Slushy at?
The
Because
Malort
we need to do that as a
was
group.
in New Orleans.
Oh,
I do want
it's
to
in New
move.
Orleans?
Yeah.
It needs to be here. Why is it
We
not
can try to
here?
get Parsons. Parsons sells slushies.
We saw every bar sells.
I mean, all you need is some crushed ice.
Yeah.
No, I
But
want it to be a
Malort
fun
slushies
icy machine. I don't want none of that.
And we, you know,
They make you can get a machine that can do that.
I just wanna say fuck the bear for popularizing Malort shot and
The band?
The bear.
The TV show.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
Oh,
I definitely got
there
tagged.
it
Shout out to Oni Sassy and Ted Nerds in Charge. I got shouted out when she watched the bear, and she was like, "There's a giant Malort sign."
Yeah, we ain't even got those, nigga.
There
So,
was
like-
one on the was it the Damn Ryan?
Yeah.
It said on one side, "Congratulations, you're having twins," and on the other side, they're attached at the head. Yep.
So, like-
times have existed.
With the
In
popularity
real-
of Malort on the bear, is it like making them more expensive in the bars or something?
They don't
No,
drink it.
no.
They just advertise on it.
It just yeah.
Oh.
And like real industry goons drink Fernet.
I drink Malort. I've been in the industry for
Yeah, you're the okay boomer that it into.
Michael is how you say. Michael is how you say with the shits. You know what I mean?
Malort is one of those like if you know drinks.
Not really. I mean, outside.
It feels like it to me. Like it's not something that's on the menu. It's like
Can I get one of those Malort shots?
It's funny. That's exactly what happens in Metropolitan Brewery. We have Malort for the staff, and people will be like, "Hey, can I get a Malort shot?" And I'll be like, "No, that's for us. What do you want?"
right.
So wait, I'm gonna come up to you like, "Excuse me, good sir. Can I get a possibly a like whisper it?
To be told
They
no
whisper
by
it
another
like,
bartender, and then for some reason think the black guy's gonna say yes, and I'm like, absolutely not. Do you
Hey,
want a
my
beer?
dog. What's up, brother? Can I get a Malort?"
What?
It's funny because brother is the one that they say all the time.
I
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, brother? No, you can't get anything from me.
Hey, brother. Can we?
Slim, big man.
Hey
I
there,
haven't
buddy.
gotten Slim.
Think I can
I'm not
get a?
Only
Malort?
black
Not
people
from
call
white
me
people.
big
though.
man.
Not
Yeah.
from.
Well, yeah, black people, yeah. So
Look here,
folks,
big
we
man.
got options here. Do we want to talk about AM1 basketball or Rick and Morty?
Rick and Morty. Do we have a trailer?
It's more of a
got two.
teaser.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm always down for a Richard and Morton discussion.
Morton.
Richard and Morty.
So we don't want to
Richard and
do
Morton?
AM1? That means we're going to have to fill in the space with...
It depends on how much talking we do with Rick and Morty. They want to start with Rick and Morty first.
Okay. Well, Rick and Morty is 15 seconds. Season 6.
Well, what's this AM1 thing?
It's a documentary on Netflix.
Which one do we want to do? Now I'm getting missed messages.
I most definitely want to do Rick and Morty, but
Rick and Morty, if we have time.
Richard and Morton.
Rick
Oh,
and
Jesus
Morty.
Christ.
Rick and Morty, baby.
Well, folks, Rick and Morty will be presenting their 6th season.
Let's get
I
it.
believe in the fall. They released a
6 seasons of a
15-second
movie.
trailer. We're going to watch it here on BlurdDotRadio. Feel free to unmute yourself.
I just like this song.
What?
The music
I
of Rick,
could have swore
the
I
music
seen
of
a
Rick and Morty
trailer.
is so sad.
Maybe my computer only downloaded that 15-second.
That one, I think
thought I put more than that on it.
there was
No,
that
I think that was it. Because the other
No, there
trailer I
was,
saw was just a clip show of the stuff from season 5.
Yeah, that was the teaser or the announcement.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep,
that's what I downloaded.
that's all y'all
What
got.
we gotta talk about.
We should have another thing.
What's that?
So, so how about that AM1?
Good thing I
Yeah.
downloaded 2 trailers.
Good thing
Just
we
in
can talk
case.
about the other thing that
I
shaped
love, yo, I
I mean, well, I was about to say real quick.
Honestly,
I am excited.
Cadillac.
I did not want to see Rick and Morty season 5 until they resolved the Citadel thing, and then they did. And I saw that episode before I saw any of the rest of the season. The season was hilarious. The Thanksgiving episode was one of the best episodes of anything I've ever seen. Yeah, Rick and Morty has been killing it for 5 seasons. I have nothing but high expectations.
Killing everything. Oh, if you actually go on the Adult Swim, if you go on the Adult Swim YouTube channel, they have all the Vindicators episodes.
It is so good.
They're like 5 minutes a pop, but it's
It's so good. I watched all that shit.
Me too. So
check out Vindicators. Also, check out Solar Opposites. It's not bad.
Is it really? Because I don't know. I still haven't given it a chance.
I think it's really funny.
I haven't given it a chance.
2 episodes, but I liked it.
From what I've heard too, the subplot with the wall people is like even better than the main story.
In Solar Opposites?
Yeah.
Yeah, the people within the this hamster.
The wall
aquarium.
people. Mm-hmm.
Just the
Whole
wall, yeah.
variety going on over there.
It's pretty good. Steve, what do you got?
Rick and Morty. It's always entertaining, but like I feel like honestly, like I've rewatched more Solar Opposites episodes at this point.
Damn, is that good?
Is that just for the what's the word? Is that just for the newness of it?
No, they have like a couple of characters that I feel like with Rick and Morty, they didn't really develop Summer until like season 2 or 3.
Yeah, for sure.
And
well, I think in the writing room they were like, "Hey, we never let Summer do anything," and they were like, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
they addressed that.
and which is like respectable and all that shit.
Sure.
But with I feel like with like Solar Opposites, I don't know, it's like a little bit stupider, and I kind of like that for some reason.
More like a family sitcom.
But it's also like, but also has that side story that's way more compelling. I'm sorry, my nigga's pulling up right now. Right.
What happened?
I don't know if you can hear my neighbors in my alley or not.
No.
Yeah, I have my door open. Yeah, I feel like Solar Opposites has that compelling side story, plus like just the dumbest shit going on in the main story.
Let me ask you this: if you had seen Rick and Morty and Solar Opposites at the same time, if they were released in the same like fall season on 2 different channels, would you still feel that way?
Nah, I don't know. I'd be entertained watching DJ Elakari pick out his hair if it was on TV all the time.
I feel like
it's true, my nigga.
But no. The real question is, the real answer is, I think I would like Solar Opposites. I don't know if I would like it more, but I would like it more. But I understand why I still understand why people would like Rick and Morty.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah,
it is. It's 2 completely different shows.
Yeah,
maybe not completely different, but they're 2 very.
It's not that like
they're in the same universe though, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you got the whole multiverse aspect of Rick and Morty, so you could argue yes.
That everything is in the Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
But I think I would still like Solar Opposites more because like there's less emotion in the main story. Less, I have less of an emotional connection in the main story.
I want a Vindicators fucking story though. After that shit, now.
I thought isn't that what they're doing?
It's shorts.
Kind of what they did on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted one more now.
It could happen. Elgin, other than wanting more Vindicators, how do you feel about the next season of Rick and Morty?
Oh man, I'm ready for this shit. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I love me some Rick and Morty. Oh, sorry. Absolutely.
Oh, wait. You said you're ready, like this ready?
Baby, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm ready.
Yes, of course. Absolutely. Cannot wait to see this next season. I love the last season. I thought it was great. I'm actually kind of happy that they had ended it off. I'm wondering what this egg is going to be. This must be like, I bet it's like somebody. I bet it's a Rick's baby or some shit. Like it has to be, or Morty.
If you consider the fact that this entire universe was set up to keep Mortys from like taking over,
just so Rick could always be the smartest nigga.
Yeah. Like there's literally a multiversal net where Rick has to be the smartest, so Morty can't take over. It's got to be a Rick of some sort.
It's gone now. That's wild.
Yeah,
I think that was the smart thing for them to do.
To end off the story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the fans just continue to ask, so it's like at some point y'all gotta like move on to something else, man. So
for sure.
Yeah. But I was really happy with how they like, you know, I hear what you're saying, Steve, about like not going back to as many Rick and Morty episodes, because like once I go away from it for a little while and then I come back and be like, oh shit, I really enjoy these episodes. But like after it's
changed my life.
It's great. It's a great show, man. So yeah, I'm jazzed up and ready for the next season.
September 4th. That starts.
Oh, that's soon.
Not that far off.
Nope.
Ash, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I look forward to just seeing how dark and morbid they get.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's again going back to Steve. It's not something that I just would go back and want to just watch because some episodes are funnier than others. Some are just a lot more dark and depressing than others.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ones that follow Evil Morty and the Citadel are the most intriguing.
Villain in the multiverse.
It's so intriguing because of just the world building, you know, the whole concept that this man has created a multiversal net of himself so that he can always be the smartest person. Like that, this really speaks to an insecurity on a level I have never seen.
Amazing.
For any character.
A godlike insecurity.
And to see how his family slowly over time are like bucking up to him.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, yes, we yearn for your attention and your love, but slowly realizing I don't need that to live a successful life or live a loving life that I want.
And the existential message of that is, you know.
Yeah. Because even like with Summer, like Summer wants to hang out with her grandpa and all that and go on adventures, but she's also like a lot more competent than he will even let her be sometimes, you know, or even
Summer's not Meg, man.
Not at all.
Not
she
at
will
all.
call
Thank
y'all
God.
out in a heartbeat. I mean, she's their failsafe when they like fuck up with the memory wipes.
Yeah.
Because they have fucked up, and she just, you know, walks in, gets the gun, does what she needs to do, sits down, lets them reset themselves, and they back at cussing her out. She's like, yeah, whatever. But also,
great. It's basically about God's family. Like, mind you, not to tear down anybody's impression of God, but if you had God-like power and he had some insecurities, this is what his family.
That is what you're gonna get. Mm-hmm. But then also we got the Rick and Morty anime coming out.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting. Did we need an anime? Huh?
Is there a release date for that?
2022, 2023.
That's all they said.
So, but with this, you know, Zaslav takeover, I don't know.
Is that in charge of Cartoon Network? Is that?
I don't know. Again, because was this going to be a Cartoon Network? Was this going to be an HBO Max?
Remember, Adult Swim was responsible for Run the Jewels because Run the Jewels couldn't make the album they wanted to make a regular record platform. So they made it through Adult Swim.
Oh,
a lot of
through,
people
what's it called? Street.
Yeah.
The Adult Swim's like singles release program is actually pretty good. Like the genre of music just.
Some of that music doesn't even. I don't think it's around anymore either. Really
it's crazy. I've luckily remembered some of the artists to add them on Spotify because it's or like Ghost Train was like a really good album too. But anyway,
I have them on my computer on an old laptop. If I could just get like a plug and a hard drive,
just the bumps. There was like a website of just Adult Swim bumps too.
Yeah. Also, AdultSwim.com you can watch. I think you can still watch all those old episodes. Mayor, 12-ounce mouse, all that shit.
Speaking of Adult Swim, I know we ain't in shout outs yet, but shout outs to my homie Binky, who I don't know if you had heard, but Binky, he's a host. This nigga has Mural, bunch of shit. But dude got hit up by Hannibal Buress to come and perform at the High Park at the Silver Room Block Party, and he loved Binky's hosting so much. he invited him to come and be the host at the Adult Swim Festival, which is taking place today.
Oh,
They flew.
Hannibal Buress is trying so hard to get his black card back.
They have literally.
Not the landlord.
Listen,
I'm saying.
That nigga tried to have a spade show that didn't quite take off. He's like, listen, I know Bill Cosby's mad at me. Just stop. Stop hating on me all the time. Please just let me go back in.
Yeah, man. But that's so. Yeah, he's literally at Adult Swim Fest right now.
Every
Hosting.
time I turn around, Binky is in something or doing something.
Binky was Spike Lee's Connect in Vietnam. Like the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like to know that he's
international.
in that, you
Yeah.
know, now he's hosting Adult Swim. But Binky,
all just being himself. That's,
I've only encountered Binky once in person. And I was just smitten. I'm like, this man is hilarious. We need more of this
use
guy.
the word smitten because I was going to use that word.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He is hilarious. It really is effortless with that guy. So great things going to him.
Yeah, we also got issues. He's the reason I almost didn't get. One of the reasons I almost didn't get finished packing on Sunday.
In a good way?
No, in a horrible way. Horrible way.
Are we gonna jump in?
No. But you know, I might have. I was so
sharp objects everywhere.
I was tired. I was tired and thirsty, and they gave me some juice, and I was so happy to get the juice that I drank a good amount of it, and found out like an hour later that the whole juice was mad infused, and could not drive my car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't surprise people with weed.
Yeah, it was not. It was
It wasn't a good time just because you had shit to do, but it's not something to like.
Oh no. So I was told.
It Sunday or Saturday?
No, this was Sunday.
The Sunday after we helped you move.
After I dropped you. After I dropped. You know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You remember that gig I rushed to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rushed to that, and you know, they tried to offer me some regular, and I was like, nah, I'm good. So he sits some juice on the counter, thinking, okay, thank you for some juice. But no, it was. I was told that someone had a shot of that juice, and they were effed up all day, and I had half the bottle.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna shank him.
No, you don't need to. He's still good people's.
It wasn't him that gave me the juice. It was his event. So yeah, he thought it was hilarious. I did not.
Well, yeah, you had shit to do.
For sure.
You know, I made it through though. Made it through. It was not.
Well,
cool.
maybe he'll be our inside connect for anything going on Adult Swim Rise.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Look us up.
Yeah.
Because you drugged our DJ.
Yes, he's drugged the DJ. We've had him in the studio. We good peoples now.
Yeah.
He's been on not studio shows as well. At the beginning of the pandemic, when he was running around in Mexico with who knows how many half-naked women.
As one does.
All right, that's how you have to do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually.
Right. Oh, is there a deadly pandemic in America? I'm out.
Yeah.
Who are we on? Kenny, what do you think of
I am just excited. It's been so long since I watched season 5, so I have to like go back and watch all of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard a lot of. I don't go back and watch Rick and Morty. I go back just to see the stuff I missed.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't go back and watch it. It's just that I go through moments where I will just binge watch Rick and Morty, and then I just need a break from it. Like it's not like King of the Hill. I can just sit down and watch all the time, whenever or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like Rick and Morty is just one of those. Like if I'm just trying to get really high and watch some shit, like it's more of my Adult Swim like area where it's just like I'll watch all of Eric Andre while I'm getting high and shit, and I just like watch that back and like to and fro, and then I'll put on Rick and Morty next because like those seasons are so quick. I'll just go to the next like show. So like usually they're like a block. Like if I'm watching Eric Andre, probably watching Rick and Morty before or watch it after. So in terms of the season though, because this show's continuity is so like just so well done, and it really in one like my favorite episode is Pickle Rick, obviously. But not because of everything of him being a pickle, but more so just like the scene with him and Susan Sarandon in the office, like just how she broke him down and like how she like his insecurity,
the amount of
basically
psychology that goes into that show.
That's like it's very like Dan Harmon is like that's why Community was so great. Like, and I'm bummed that like it kind of sputtered like it did.
Yeah.
But Rick and Morty seems to have that staying power that Community did not, or kind of fell off. Or like when they lost one actor, and then everything kind of went to shit. Chevy Chase, and then Donald Glover.
Apparently, Chevy Chase is a dick in real life.
But yeah,
and he has been for many years. It's
Bill
not the
Murray
first time.
punched him in the face at some point.
Yeah, it's not the first time that he's been.
Yeah.
He's always been difficult to deal with. But like this show definitely has that drawing power, and the people love the comics. Like we get people who like buy the Rick and Morty comics all the time. And
I imagine that's a completely separate universe with its own like nuance.
No, it's part of the show itself. Like it's like
additional adventures.
It's just basically. It's all just additional adventures and like a lot of side stories with like the other characters, like how you guys kind of talked about. Everybody else
with Summer.
Yeah, especially with Summer. Like Summer, Mr. Poopy Butthole. Like I think Mr. Poopy Butthole has his own like side, like special side story in the comics. But yeah,
You ever get his job back at the university after beating everybody's ass?
I don't know. I know he.
No, he developed a drinking problem. Remember?
Wait, he developed a drinking problem. See, that's the thing. I thought he got shot by.
And then he got divorced.
Then he taught a class. Then he got divorced and developed.
Yeah, I remember getting divorced.
I think that's where we left.
Okay, I wasn't sure where I was with the.
We usually don't get updates about him until like the end of the season.
Yeah.
It's like, well, guys.
I missed out on most of the Avengers.
Also, that's clearly their replacement for the guy that comes out of the box, Mr. Meeseeks. Because the guy who did Mr. Meeseeks' voice said it gave him a headache every time he did it, and he'll never do it again.
Love is pain.
I mean, you still got YouTube too.
Oh, you can use the Mr. Meeseeks in Multiverses, and it's hilarious.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah, I haven't played Multiverses yet because I haven't seen enough items. That's really my only reason. Like, I'm
There are
decent
no-
at Smash
there aren't really
Brothers,
any
There's no items.
until I can
There's no
throw a
items.
Pokeball at
There's
somebody.
no
I'm
items.
not-
Yeah, there's no
The
items.
roster
This
is
just straight
looking
up fighting.
pretty limp. My cousin
I mean,
played
they
it
got
this
enough
weekend.
people who are known.
I think, I
You
guess
gotta
it's
get
like
those-
an unlock thing. Because just looking at
Yeah.
what my cousin was
I
able
mean,
to
Smash.
unlock, I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, we'll see who gets added because if it's going after Smash Brothers, who knows?
Dude, they have
Smash
the-
Brothers got Store of Kingdom Hearts now, so I mean.
Yeah.
Dude, it doesn't matter. They put LeBron James in the game. I was literally dunking on niggas. It was hilarious. Yes, dude, that
fact that
meme
that's
is
his song, I was like,
dude, that
I
meme
have
is a
nothing.
charge
I
up
have
power. Dog, it's a whole charger power, and if you charge it all the way up, it actually
I
says
thought we
fuck,
was winning.
and it knocks him off the stage. Like, it's hilarious.
That's
Yo,
pretty good.
Velma like collects all the clues and calls the cops on you and calls you a white man.
Oh,
It's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest thing ever.
There were not. I don't think there were any black Scooby-Doo villains.
Nope.
Nah.
Every time she
Pretty
points
sure.
to you, you are a white old man with glasses, or a different type of white man, and the cops come after you, and then they throw, and the cops fly you off the stage. It's
then he
Is
hilarious.
that the
that
official
on
game is
LeBron?
out, or is there still the beta? Because I
No,
did
the
the thing
beta
on
is-
Twitch to get the beta.
So the
You have
beta
to
is out.
watch an
I've
hour
been
of somebody
playing.
playing it.
Yeah, I've been playing it, and I'm probably going to stream it later this week. I'll post my times on the BlurdDot Instagram channel.
Please.
But yes, I have been playing it, and it's ridiculously fun. Like, just the stupid shit characters can do. Like, that's the thing. Like, people love Batman and Superman, but no, you got to play with the like absurd characters. Like Jake the dog is basically Kirby, but like on acid. Like, it's Jake the dog as like a fighting character. It's ridiculous.
How many
then, like I
people can
said-
play? Can we all just play one day?
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
up
I
to
got
4
it.
characters.
But you
Well,
have it?
Actually, you gotta.
Yeah,
I got
I heard
the
it's
beta.
free. I heard it's
It's
free. You
for,
can
it's
download.
free on PlayStation, PS4, PS5, Xbox, all that.
And it's the
just
official
not
release
Switch.
and not just the beta anymore.
That's the thing. It's still what they're calling a beta, but it's
I
free
set
to
up
play.
a
It's
whole
open.
ass,
It's an open
Warner
beta,
Brothers
basically.
account.
Yeah, you do have to set up an account, but it's an open beta, so everybody can
So
play.
for everybody here and anybody watching, all you have to do is go set up a Twitch account, watch somebody play for an hour. You don't have to actually watch them; they can just be on in the background, like what I did. and then you have to make a Warner Brothers account and link it to your PlayStation. And
God, I gotta make a
shout out to Popcorn the Zombie, the guy who showed me that's how it's done.
Tight.
Also, you can just go into the store of the game you're playing, of the system you're playing it on. Like it's available now on there.
But we should do a match.
No man.
Let's do it.
It's cross-platform, so
Sure.
there's
No
reason not to play
excuse, and
together.
it's 4v4 or 2v2
Team Blurred Dot, and they're whooping ass.
versus Spicy Ramen. I'm throwing the gauntlet. Where they at? They're not watching us.
They're doing their show. They set themselves up as direct competition.
I'm
Shout out to
gonna hit up
Spicy
Sir
Ramen.
Shack and be like, yo, Blurred Dot versus Spicy Ramen.
He'll definitely do it if you say.
Multiverse.
Ooh.
Don't do that.
So, folks.
Don't do that.
Oh no! Wait. Where is it?
See, it's not that easy to hit them buttons that fast, huh? Is it? Say?
Yeah, we all.
Cut that shit out.
Try again, motherfucker.
Listen, don't act like I wasn't doing this before.
You said it was.
You gotta remember, you asked me. Before that, it was me. We're gonna get into shoutouts. DJ Alokari, if you could.
I was waiting for Kenny to do the shouts and murmurs thing about gets me to do it this one.
Sorry, the music is really loud in my ears. I totally stop.
Yeah, it's a little. The sound is different. There you go.
I want to send a. There it is. I want to send a shout out to my partner Nikki. I hung out with her family on a boat yesterday.
On a boat?
Damn.
I'm gonna be on a boat tomorrow, nigga.
With the who you going out there with?
It's a Christmas party for the company.
Nice.
August.
Yeah.
No, Emporium apparently they just go on boats sometimes. I want to send a shout out to the BlurdDotRadio crew. Thank you all for coming through this week and every week that we have a show. Last week I ran out of data and my internet was acting stupid because fuck you, Xfinity. Mind you, I'm paid up until September. They just decided to fuck me over because they could. I want to send a shout out to Blurds and Whiskey. I sent them some Malort through the mail.
How they work?
I had to wrap it up and then put it in a bigger box than it should have been in, just so it didn't slosh.
Okay.
Because you're not legally allowed to send alcohol in the mail, which is
What
why
alcohol?
I allegedly said it.
What alcohol?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that was
We
medicine.
talking about rubbing alcohol? We talking about medicine? Clearly, have you tasted it? You're not supposed
But
to. Do
clearly, what we were sending was paint thinner to help
what
them
it was.
clean.
that. Yeah, look at the
That's what
color
we were
of it.
saying.
This is the color of paint thinner. Also, and I'm gonna keep pushing this because I'm really bad at pushing stuff. I have an art show September 23rd at the Woodlawn, 7 until
Oh,
question
it's
mark.
at the Woodlawn? Hell yeah, I'm outside.
Yeah. I gotta make sure I get my Southside shows in. I'll be showing dope ass golden art.
He's dope.
This,
He's really good at it.
Or this.
Mm.
And then I got chains on them like these. So come out, support, buy some shit. There will be beer at least. There might be
It's
liquor.
that nigga's birthday.
I'll be 40. I'm
shit.
coming up in the world. Old as fuck.
E40 in rotation the whole night.
You'll always be 29 in my heart.
I appreciate it.
Nah, nigga, be 40. I'm shit. When I get them years, I got my first gray hair and I was excited.
I got 3. It ain't many.
I thought I had 4, but it was a mochi thing.
Cat hairs will confuse you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my shout outs. And with that, shout out to Kid Mental, who did this design back here and our drops. We gotta have him on the show soon. He asks me every once in a while, like, you all haven't sent me an email in a while. When am I gonna be on the show?
Do you have a design? Are you supposed to have a background right now? Because you don't.
Me? No.
Yeah, okay.
No, it closed down my computer so
Okay.
much. I don't really understand why, but yeah, it hasn't been working out for me. So here's my apartment and all the rubble that it is. Steve, who you want to shout out?
Shout out to this Malort. Shout out to this Hennessy and Malort.
Come on, nigga.
That's called a
Malordacy.
A Malordacy. I've never done that before. I just
Hennessy and Malort. We got to do it. We're
Yeah,
gonna start it. If we don't do it before my birthday party, we're doing it at my birthday party.
I heard about a Hennykin.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Good time.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that loves everybody. It's hot as fuck in this room that I'm in right now.
It's only gonna get hotter. It's climate change.
Only to be a fucking cold-blooded creature or whatever you want to call the reptilian behind me.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have turtles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd much rather be where they're at right now than just sitting in this room. But yeah, everybody stay hydrated, stay safe, and shout out to all those things, hydration and safety.
DJ Locard.
Yeah, man. First off, I'm gonna say shout outs to Jesus for helping your boy get a new apartment. So shout outs to my new landlords. You know what I mean? Shout outs to my boys and Laura. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Oran. And also Laura, you know what I mean, who all came out and helped me last Sunday for the move. I appreciate y'all so very much. Shout outs to this new apartment that I'm in, man. And God, thank you so much for allowing me to be in this new space. It's really big. It's a lot of steps. Won't it do it? Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody.
Yes, he will.
But nah, man, in all seriousness, this place big as fuck, and I can't wait for it to actually be used, you know, and for, you know, to host friends and all that kind of stuff, because I actually have the space to do it. No, I mean, one thing that y'all don't know about me is I used to throw a lot of, like, you know, get-togethers, hangouts, all that kind of stuff, and I just really haven't been able to do it because, like, my apartment is small, you know what I mean? My last place was, so it's nice to be able to say, like, hey, I actually can have people over and not feel like I'm on top of people on top of each other, you know? So I'm excited for that.
They want to be.
I mean, you know how it is. It's what it is out here. Come on now. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there is monkeypox going on, so I still don't touch me.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Shout outs to LA Tan, to
How you think he stayed looking this good?
No, nigga, I don't need no damn tan. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But no, I did host a party for DJ and host a party for LA Tan yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all knew this, but like about a month and a half ago, I had I did a DJ to float for Pride for LA Tan.
You told us.
Yeah, so that same group wanted me to DJ their, like, one of their annual events, and it got loose as fuck last night. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of random industry shit lately. I'm so proud of you. Check out my story, Steve, if you want. It's weird. It's weird, man. Like I never thought that this would be a thing, but like literally being that, like, the DJ Khaled nigga that just literally be up there be like, put your fucking hand, like that's me now. That shit funny as hell. That's actually something that people pay me a lot of money to do. It's hilarious. But anyway, hey man, it's booked and blessed is a real thing. Thank y'all so much. And for everybody that's been paying your boy, you know, like to do this stuff. It's wild that I can say that I have been a professional DJ without a regular 9-to-5 for a year and being able to pay all my bills. That is crazy. I never thought that would be a thing. So
oh no, wait. Where's the?
I did.
It's real loud. I don't want to.
It's fine. Thank you.
I
but
knew
yeah.
you could do it.
Thank you, Steve, for always believing in me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, that's it. So shout outs to everybody that's just helped make this move as swift and as painful as possible. So thank y'all. Appreciate it.
I was about to say, don't say painless.
Because no, it was
We had to lift shit straight up steps.
Yeah, it was.
This
That was.
motherfucker put all his records in one box.
Next time you do it, just start a GoFundMe. I'll throw down on the movers. For real.
No, I paid for movers. I did pay for some movers. I paid for some movers. Like I said, it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
It could have. I've experienced worse moves. Ash Gotti, who do you want to shout
I'm gonna shout out Billy for evolving to the point where she can now open doors.
She'll have thumbs tomorrow.
This nigga, I'm gonna let you say hi to her.
Yay!
I was trying to teach Mo to
Billy!
use the
Oh my
sink
god. But also shout out to my cousin, aka High Star. He is finally finding something that he wants to pursue in music. He's finding his voice and being able to express how he wants his music to sound. He's still in the early stages, but it's nice to hear him sound confident about his
Haven't sent us some music.
I thought I did already, but he doesn't have any videos out yet, but I'll link y'all
We just got
again.
music. We can play his music.
Yeah, I'll link some of his music again. Little Billy! Hi, Billy! Oh, she's so
How do you?
Look how fluffy she is. Put her on the mic.
Oh my god.
Hey.
All right, folks, we gotta keep these shout outs.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it.
Kenny,
Where's baby?
what do you got?
I was about to say baby boy Troy. Pretty boy Troy.
Kenny, you ready?
Oh yes. No, I was sorry. I was waiting. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody's cats. My cat is
Shout out to all the pussy.
Jesus.
I'm more of a boob person myself, so shout out to all the people with the great titties. So shout out to you guys.
Shout out
Titties
to
are wonderful.
the
Wonderful.
Titty.
And if I can
Continue.
and also shout out to everybody who's struggling out here and just trying to get by. It's not getting easier. So make sure you check in on your people. Tell people you love them. Don't wait. Be there, support. Mutual aid is important. Do what you can if you can, or how you can. But just try to be there for everybody. It's hard. It's not getting any easier. So yeah. Also come by Firstly Comics. I'll be there every Wednesday and whenever. Buy books from me. Talk to me or ask me about comic book things. Cause yeah.
That's what you do.
That's what I do.
So folks, you've been watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Join us next week. Our guest will be Darius White. The week after that, we got the guy who runs ChemFest coming by.
Oh, nice.
He hit us up asking if he could be a guest. So shout out to them, and shout out to you. We'll see you next week. Love, peace, hair grease. Read a book, wear a mask. Keep your touching people to a minimum because monkeypox is out here. Drink your water. Vote. All that other shit. Okay, bye.
You